Dark Magician, Mitsurugi, yeah, these are some of the most interesting OCG qualifier info. You guys smash and crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. So we have a double header for you this week, actually diving into the OCG and the qualifiers. Now, the first one's going to be the Taiwan Southern qualifier. And of course, look at this interesting top cut. We don't have a lot of data to fill in here, but Dark Magician Yummy? Huh? Like, that's interesting. Cool Tune Fallen Ritual of Light and Darkness. You have Branded Sky Striker. Rizal Blitz Click. That's interesting. And a few other interesting ones here. Now, getting into your Yummy first place list here. Now, a couple of things you're going to take note of here. This is playing the Witch of the Black Forest. This is a tech that we've seen pop up every once in a while. And the reason why you choose to play this is that way, you can Dark Magical Curtain, pivot into a Yummy, and then you can use the Yummy special summon effect to basically be able to bridge into, starter combos. This is something that we saw at like the beginning of this deck's life, and it makes sense to me why this is starting to come back together. Also, they still have Herald and so forth. Also playing the Pot of Going second down here, which is interesting. Now, Cool Tune, you don't really get a lot of creativity with this list, except Uwu is that Fallen in the Virtuous. So this deck is actually choosing to play the Fallen and Virtuous. Definitely was not a pivot point that I expected to see in Cool Tune, but once again, this just proves, how stupid Fallen and Virtuous actually is as a card. If a deck like Branded is now playing, you see the reframing in the side deck, Prohibitions in the side deck as well. We also have the Ritual of Light and Darkness Turbo. This is where you see, hey, look, it's a little Crimson King with the spell card. Yep. You play the spell card to bridge into the Karibo, kind of get things going. Some interesting things about this list in particular, though. We're not playing the Karibo from the one set. Instead, we've chosen to, I guess, just build in a little bit more consistency and options. You have the Super Polys in the main. This is actually kind of cool. I'm glad to see that we don't have to rely on the Karibo that we don't have yet to be able to do things. I'll see we're side decking one day a piece. Really now? Well, I guess it makes sense, right? Using this card to be able to, kind of play the game is critically important at some points. Branded. Oh, boy. The little mini Sword Soul guy has been seeing a decent amount of play within this list. Of course, we are playing the Magna Hut to be able to bridge. Only one Branded Fusion. Yuck. Main deck looks good. Still playing the Gold Star to go into the McCourier line, which is fine. We're playing the Sword Soul Synchro in here. We also have old Lava Golems. There's a lot of Lava Golem within these side decks. It's just because, Lava Golem is just one of the best provided answer makers that you can actually have. Ooh, we have Sky Striker for you. OCG Sky Striker is a cute deck. Once again, there's your 2 rows with your triple desires. Man, they love this. 2 Luminous Gates to be able to plow through things. Going 2 Ghost Spell, 2 Ash, 1 Maxi for draw power, which I think is fine. If you happen to hit the high roll on the Maxi and you just get to draw all of the cards you want with this deck, usually pretty good. Also, see, we are playing the Illusion Gate. We have Santa Claus down here. That looks pretty good. Now, this was a list I was curious about. What in the world are we doing here? So, Rizal Blitzclick. This is actually my first time seeing a concept like this. So you're playing just, I guess, the Rizal package to be able to kind of set up turn 1. That way Dead Namer is able to start popping things on the field. It makes sense, right? You've also got the high roll shifter built into the main deck anyway. So the only stuff that, I guess you're trying to use this for is you've already got level 4 access. You can just extend down one of these. It basically turns the entire deck's combo system online, so I think that's fine. You're also playing 2 of the trap cards, probably to your advantage. Also see, we have Rivalry and Dimensional Barrier. Yeah, it must be nice to have access to all the broken floodgates. So, this one is pretty interesting. Now, we have another tournament to look at here. We have the Philippines. This was 241 participants, and this is the one that Rizal Mitsurugi ends up kind of tearing through. Now, as you can see, Cool Tune, Dark Magician, Ritual of Light and Destruction. You have Clown Crew, Ritual of Light and Darkness. You have Malice. There's a little bit more of a reconnect, I feel like, with the meta here, which is nice. All right, so winning our event, was Reizel Mitsurugi. I mean, this deck needs no introduction, right? You have King of the Feral Imps to plug in and search for whatever you need to, because the Reizel package just gives you that access point to do that, which is so stupid. But, you know, I guess. We also have access to the Trap Eaters. This is a tech that's been popping up to be able to eat through the Ritual of Light and Darkness deck so that, you know, they can't actually play the game. It's quite ingenious. And we have Cool Tunes. Triple of Fallen and Virtuous. So Cool Tunes just playing Fallen and Virtuous now? At what? The cost of 2 cards in the extra deck? I guess. That's so very interesting. Ritual and Light and Darkness with Dark Magician. So we're basically using the mini search package. We have access to the Dark Magician. Curtain turns us on. We can get Glizia Tamayas to further get to a Dark Dragoon, which will further set up our play lines, but also we have access to the Quartet Magician, or to bring back, and then of course the little fun dumb stuff that the 2/5s bring to the table. Okay. Also Pot of Going Second and more Lava Golems. Glad to see there's a Lava Golem format, honestly. We have Cool Tunes. Once again, triple Fallen and Virtuous. I wonder, now that I'm seeing all of this data, I'm wondering if the TCG is going to go towards Fallen and Virtuous. Might be actually probably the saving grace. Also triple Prohibition. This is the one I wanted to see. Clowns. So we are playing Farah for the reveal. You've got triple Flare, 2 of the big clown. You have a mini clown package kind of built in, but okay, so your clown crew pieces are 11 cards in the deck. It's not bad. You're also playing the Farah for the protection if need be. Huh. I mean, as long as you can get access to drop this card down, I mean, your entire deck just kind of turns on. That's very interesting, though. Also playing the Grizel Prison, LOL. Malice. You know, I think I'm more surprised to see somebody actually brought Malice to a tournament and said, yeah, this is probably the choice. Dot Scraper, Code of the Soul. I love Code of the Soul in this deck, but we're not playing, surprisingly enough to me, we're choosing not to play the Hydra Drive Dragon, which is really disappointing, because Hydra Drive just does so much dumb crap in this deck, especially when you can just kind of convert on over something, and the opponent's just left with a, they're just left going, why? Why did this happen? That's why I like Code of the Soul. We have no side deck for this either. Sky Striker. Ooh. 2 Desires, 2 Rows. Yep, makes sense. Still playing the Appointer, because they're playing the Thrust in the main deck. Makes sense. Side deck, once again, Lava Golems. Okay, cool, yep. Seems pretty good to me. And like, if you're noticing the recurring trend here, if it's not Cool Tunes playing Lava Golem, I mean, it makes sense to me. 2 Fallen and Virtuous. How many lists is the OCG going to pivot through to justify this? That's crazy. More Ritual of Light and Darkness. Once again, we're not playing that Karibo. That's cool. Playing the Crimson Dragon to bridge on into this package. I guess this is now way more value consistently, which is fine. Double Mind Shuffle. I do agree on Double Mind Shuffle. As much as it seems like a theoretical catastrophe, you just kind of need it. More Ritual of Light and Darkness. Hey, look. 2 Mind Shuffle. So good. 1 spell card to bridge in so you can fall on a Virtuous. Also going with a triple of the Celtic Guard. I do kind of like that. It's kind of spicy. Reizel Mitsurugi. Wow. Hey, look, it's the triple of the big guy. You know, the TCG is never going to get to play this version of the deck, which is really sad, because it's so far out. Like, they actually just destroyed our hopes and dreams set. More Sky Striker, 2 Desires, only 1 Rose. Ooh, feeling daring today, aren't we? That's a consistency nightmare waiting to happen, but I get it. I do. More Ritual Light and Darkness, 2 Mind Shuffle. Actually playing the 2/2 Malcharmy split with only 1 Celtic Guardian. That's interesting. Playing the 1 pot in the side deck. Okay. More Sky Striker. Hey, look. 2/3. Somebody got the memo. Why is Tempest the dragon? Huh? Why are we playing Tempest in the side deck? Interesting. We also have Blitzclick down here. The 1 Thunder King is good. Playing 43 cards with triple Thunder Crash Out, which is fine. I love the triple generator down here as well. But definitely interesting. Just kind of take a look at how things are going right now. So what do you think about their meta? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys.
Patrons!
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.